And we're back after an extended hiatus. I'm not pointing fingers or naming names. It might have been me the first time. But
can't help but have surprise family come in, sir.
Where were we? What were we doing? What do you guys remember?
To the fucking museum. Or the library.
Oh, yes.
You are so excited to tell us about this place. She's
Okay.
about to get funky.
So you guys made it back to the professor's house only to find that he wasn't there, and the place looked like it had been ransacked, but you found his journal and the journal of one Wilbur Wadley. Went over some notes for about an hour and came to the conclusion that the Necronomicon that was formerly in Miskatonic's possession, but then went to the museum for safekeeping in its restricted section.
Mm-hmm.
You also get the vague sense that some weird shit went down in the town of Dunwich. So what do y'all do?
I think we decided that we were going to go try to get our hands on this Necronomicon.
Necronomicon?
Yeah, Necronomicon, excuse me. From the library or the museum, whatever the place was.
Museum.
Yeah. So I believe we were actively heading that way.
Yes.
Okay. And if I recall correctly, your car had been sabotaged, right?
Mm-hmm. So we stole one.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Mm-hmm. Look at how innocent she sounds.
I mean, I sound happy if you want to take that for innocence.
Okay. Yes, you did steal a vehicle. Wasn't it actually a police vehicle?
No.
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 It was just like something in the parking lot.
Right.
No, because the police vehicle behind us had also been...
right? Sabotaged, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Right.
We're not stealing a sabotage car.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the museum. It is an opulent and stately building. Expeditions funded by the university, of which Stancil has some knowledge. Its sizable collection of exotic artifacts, curios, and art has drawn visitors from all over the country. As you approach the museum, you draw your coat tighter around your body to keep the wintry air away. The full moon drapes the buildings in ominous bright moonlight.
What time is it when we actually get here?
It's about 3 a.m.
Oh, goodness.
Fuck.
How are you planning to get in, Doctor?
Optimism.
Got it. Optimism. Okay.
I also planned on using a door. Which door? Not exactly sure as he looks around. We should probably look for the back door. Yeah, so he'll start walking around the backside of the museum.
She's gonna park somewhere inconspicuous. Not that it matters too much because it's not her car, but She would like to be able to get back to it quickly if necessary.
Right.
Wait, is this before or after the accident that from the actual reading? Sorry. Let's see.
The accident.
Huh?
After.
What do you mean? Which
Where
accident?
the dude was ripped, left some kind of skin behind and shit. Like, is the building kind of wasn't the building like somewhat kind of destroyed a little bit or something?
Nothing to do with the museum.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You go around to the back door. What do the other two do?
Accompany him, I think.
Whenever you get around to the back entrance and loading bay, you will find that everything has been padlocked down.
Well, shoot.
Can I guess that trying to break this lock open would be quite noisy?
Breaking it open?
Mhm.
Yes.
I do have a wrench. And the fury of an old woman scorned.
Breaking a lock would be quite noisy, yes. And you are aware that there are night guardsmen.
Oh.
Do you think you can, if we found one of the guardsmen, do you think they'd let you in?
Probably not.
You don't have any clout here?
No. Not as far as I know. Looks to Andrew or the DM.
You might. All things considered, it's been a crazy night.
Would you like to try while I see if I can pick this lock? Or we can ask our young gentleman here to see if he can do the honors.
He gives a big old smile and a shy wave.
Well, we're here. Might as well go ahead and let him give a try.
Go to, young man.
If I may have another one of your hair clips, madam.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Oh, we need a roller.
Oh, shit! I failed you. Hang on.
Oh, shit.
Virgo.
I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Charles.
As you do this, I should point out that around the backside of the building, there is a there's sort of a sort of undeveloped area. Like there's still streets running alongside and houses on the other side, but directly behind the building itself, there is a small stand of trees, and there's a sort of a fog rolling in off the river
Oh, good.
through the trees.
I'm going
And
to keep watch
you
while he does that.
hear the call of whippoorwills beginning to gather in those trees.
Oh, good.
Then again, it's become quite unsettling and a recurring theme.
So the threshold for me was 31, and I got 5.
So you pick the padlock on the back door. Clatters to the ground.
Viva la resistance.
All right. Let's take the lock with us and go on in here.
If we run into a watchman, how do you wish to proceed?
I don't want to kill him. Not even hurt him. But hopefully let's try to avoid him as much as possible. So let's be very quiet.
Very quiet it is.
Do we know what this book looks like?
You do not.
Also,
In fact, you actually haven't even been here since the museum itself has been renovated. It's quite a large building, sprawling. As you sort of step inside, you are in a receiving area of sorts. There are a lot of crates sort of piled around from parts unknown. You'll find stamps from all different sorts of exotic countries.
Would it be library use to kind of look for what I'm looking for, or what we're looking for?
You know that the book is in the restricted section of the library. It would not be here.
All right, so we need to find the restricted section of the library. So I believe that is this way.
Can I take a quick look around the boxes and see if there's anything interesting?
Sure.
I would like to do that. Would that be a roll? Spot hidden?
Yep.
Okay.
may I do that as well?
Sure.
I feel
Ooh,
like
I got a
I
9.
have to do that too, just so I can try to roll to get more skills up.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you guys begin poking through the boxes, you will find that there is a large quantity of them from Egypt. All bearing extremely fragile stamps.
Ooh, Egypt. Would I know that they weren't there by any chance? Like
Yep.
previously?
If you were to open up and sort through them, you would probably recognize some of the...
Dr. Sterling, have a look at this.
He looks.
Looks like it's some kind of old relics, and I don't know much.
Oh yes, I recognize those. A lot of those taken.
There is a small pile of refuse from Egypt. Like the boxes have been already their contents, and one of them is in the curious shape of an overlarge coffin.
That
Oh,
one
mummies and
had
stuff.
a coffin, and why is it just dismantled like this?
It looks like they've already been trying to set up an exhibit.
Oh, okay. What? I don't know if you said this. Will my character have any kind of involvement in that?
Yes, as a matter of fact. You know that a lot of this comes from the tomb of Nephron-Ka, the Dark Pharaoh.
A lot of these things come from the tomb of Nephron-Ka. I've been there. Found a few things.
A lot of people died on the expedition.
We'll just leave that part out.
Your conscience is muttering behind your shoulder.
But yeah, it was a very lively expedition. If I do say so myself, just he kind of looks around, Let's just make sure we be good here.
I, of course, intend to be extremely good, Doctor.
Keep our head on a swivel, so to speak.
What do you do?
Head towards
We
the
sneak.
restricted area. Yeah.
We sneak with great sneaking towards the restricted area.
Oh, sneak. Fucking Robbie. Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't think I sneak very well.
I'd sneak enough. I have a 65 for sneak.
No.
I don't have sneak.
I went.
I don't have sneak.
Okay, well,
over.
you guys go ahead, and I will just go ahead and sneak back here and surprise anybody.
What's the percentage on that?
Can you link me to that again? Because I'm a jerk. Ooh, maybe I saved it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm the worst.
You are.
I am.
Boom. 10%. Okay.
Bookmarking that right now.
Should a DM, should we, like, if we don't have that skill, should we still mark it down as that if we passed it or not?
Yep.
Oh, that's good to know.
Even if you don't have percentiles added into it, it has a chance to raise it.
But what if we don't actually have it when we bought it at character creation?
Yep. Any skill.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know.
You make that 1% anthropology roll, you get a D10.
That's fantastic.
All right. Well, we already know how this dice room does for me. Yep.
Love you.
I mean, shit, you did better than me.
Yeah, but this is consistent fuckery, not like.
This isn't your everyday fuckery. This is advanced fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. So as you guys sneak your way in, you do a sort of a large open hallway, and it looks like a lot of offices sort of line this place, like administrative things. As you go further down, you'll notice that there's light coming from one of the offices near the opening to the entrance hall. And this is about maybe 150 yards straight down.
I guess it's too far. Yeah, it's too far to, like, try to see if there's anybody or hear anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see anybody. You just have, like, the building's dark and light is sort of filtering in through the windows. They're large, vaulted, arched windows. Yeah, basically down at the very end, you'll notice that there is a light pouring out of one of the open doors. And beyond that, the entrance hall.
Of where we need to go?
I mean, the entrance hall to the museum, like the front door's attached to it. There's a big, T-Rex skeleton or something dominating the middle of that place.
Neither of you is very sneaky.
What was that, Miss Agnes?
I was going to suggest that, well, I don't think we want whoever's in there to know that we're here. Unless, Dr. Sterling, you want to go be very friendly and somehow convince them that it's okay that we're here.
Pulls out his wallet. Starts rummaging through some bills.
These are scholars, Dr. Sterling. A lot of them are difficult to dissuade with money.
Not the night guards.
You're right. Are the night guards probably in someone's office?
Let's have an office.
Oh, they do have an office. Oh, shit.
The security office?
That makes absolute sense. I think that you have hit upon a wonderful choice.
Does that is there any signs or anything indicating what that office is from? Like, is there a sign that says security office down this way or anything like that?
It's hard to tell from here. But would all of you roll me a spot hidden, please?
Yes. You said just one of us?
Fuck you!
I said all of you.
I succeed.
I did not.
So it's just Agnes.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Now I'll just get ready and roll my sanity here. I don't want to see things. I don't want to see things.
So Agnes happens to turn around and look behind her at just the opportune time to notice this.
I don't want to see things.
Not again.
And
Jesus God in heaven.
It's in the this figure standing in the warehouse that you just came from, near the very back, near the open door. And you'll notice that a small serpentine, I'm talking about very small, maybe about the size of it might fit in the palm of someone's hand, sort of slithers out of its hood and drops to the ground and then darts away out of sight. And then he backs out and then closes the door.
Oh,
and you
sweet
hear
Jesus.
a lock snap.
I'm going to need you to talk to those security guards. I'm going to kill a snake. And it's going to be loud.
Wait, what?
There's a snake. That man in the hood just dropped a snake in here and locked us in, and I am not waiting for that thing to get big enough to chase me through a goddamn boiler room.
A snake?
I do not like snakes.
Don't they take a long time to grow, though?
She gives him a look like, I do not know the average growing time of a snake, but if there's a bullet in its head, it might be less. Did we bring a light? Did we stop anywhere? I feel like we stopped and got a light.
Broke your flashlight.
Damn it. We did.
I do have the lock here. If you want to use the lock to hit it for some reason, but
I would like to shoot that snake, Mr. Sterling.
Shooting would cause a lot of attention.
Well, I'm going to need you to go be a distraction.
Let's go move.
Unless you want to hit the snake with a lock.
I don't see a snake.
There was a snake, a little snake. It's about this big, and she holds out her hands. I have a wrench.
It's only that big. Then leave it alone. It's just a baby.
It was delivered by a man in a hood.
Delivered?
The creepy men in hoods. He came in the door that we left open, and he just disappeared after he dropped off a snake. I do not like those men. And I do not like snakes.
People and what they don't like, what they like. Okay, let's just move away from the snake. Hopefully,
move away from the snake. I just told you I'm going to go kill the snake.
You said the hooded man dropped off the snake. That means the hood man's over there, and you're going to end up like that guard.
He left, and he locked us in. He locked us in here with the snake. Which says to me, we do not want to wait to find out why he wants us in here with that snake.
Well, if it's only that big, couldn't you just step on it?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Snakes.
let me go down to the end of the hallway here and see if anybody's in there.
All right, wait, hang on. Who am I going with? Am I going with Miss Agnes or am I going with Dr. Stancil?
Just stay with Agnes in case she needs help for some reason.
Okay.
And I already got my sidekick, and he kind of opens his jacket, shows like his gun in the holster.
You're right, Dr. Sterling. Yes, you do.
Anyways, he'll kind of button up the bottom, the button to his jacket, and kind of, straighten out and flatten his shoulders out some, and give a tall posture, and he'll slowly walk towards the light.
I think our DM is AFK for a second. Walk towards the light. Don't go towards the light, Dr. Sterling.
You had me worried there for a second, Miss Agnes. My line of work, delivering, means something entirely different.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What a disgusting young man you are sometimes, Charles.
It's not a clean line of work, I tell you what.
Horrified.
Most of the fine young gentlemen I've had the pleasure of working with are well aware of their future of probably cleaning a lot of old people's hindquarters, to put it politely, miss.
Can we not? Can we not? Every time I wince, my ribs hurt again. And you've made me cringe about 4 times in the last 2.5 seconds.
Right. As soon as something calms down, see what I can do about looking at everybody's wounds again.
It's all right. I'm just fine. Except for the cringing. It's not healthy. Snakes. Kind of motherfucker just drops off a snake. That's just not okay.
It's clearly very evil.
Mm-hmm. I feel somewhat reassured by the fact that he left, though.
But he's everywhere.
Let's not phrase it that way. I'll be right back. Sorry for the dog. Life is so good. I have fresh mango and coconut sticky rice. Yes.
Where in the hell did you get that, Miss Agnes?
I have connections. I found it in that car we stole.
Still warm?
Ish. It's fucking August and I like that you're going to bribe the security guard. I feel like that's going to go well. Though I kind of feel like we're going to have to throw the security guard into the maw of something pretty soon, so
Pretty
don't
sure
be
he's just gonna
stingy.
get wrecked by something anyway. So,
That's what I'm saying. Don't be stingy.
but
Oh,
We might be able to pull it out of the dripping goo.
yeah.
At least give him some time to dream about what he's going to do with his sudden largesse.
So
cut out.
large. What?
His sudden largesse.
What is largesse?
Like windfall.
Because what we're hearing is large ass. He's gonna
So
do with this.
that's a bit forward, Miss Agnes.
What he's gonna do with his sudden large ass. I'm just like,
Like a tip. A generous tip.
What's a lot in this era? Like $10?
gas costs a nickel.
Good question. I wrote down how much I make a year.
Well, I know it's like 5 times what you make. So
You know what I mean? I was going to do some math. Hang on just a sec. So Agnes, who is a quite wealthy woman, making quite a lot of money a year, makes about $4 an hour.
$4 an hour.
I keep forgetting that I'm a quite wealthy woman. It pleases me.
Jesus. I'm so fucking disgusted.
Why?
Just want to get the fuck out of America. Just reading all this shit.
Just reminding everyone that we are live.
Fuck it. I know.
Okay. Just saying.
Oh man, the dude that got beats from Suffolk. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Do what?
I agree with your sentiment.
Jesus. It happened right next to the police department too, and they didn't even fucking help.
Sorry about that.
I'll come back.
What do we decide on?
Stancil is going to leave Agnes and
Charles.
Charles, sorry. to deal with, like, I guess at the end of the hallway to deal with the snake. And Stancil's going to head down to the hallway to see what exactly is in that room with the light. And he's going to try to listen first in case, like, there's TV, radio. Hell, they might be listening to some kind of, baseball game or, some kind of show or program on the radio. Something.
Or if there's a strange sucking sound,
Oh,
indicating
whoa.
that we might never want to go in there again.
Okay. Roll listen. I expect you to roll 100 this time, sir.
Let me not disappoint. Oh,
Ooh.
what is my listen? 55, I pass.
Okay. You don't really hear anything. You just hear sort of the rustling of papers.
Huh. And,
Maybe the squeak of a chair.
so to get to the restricted area of the library, we definitely have to go past this guy.
Yes.
Um, Stancil is going to walk, I guess, to the door.
Mhm.
And he's going to, if the guy's like turned with his back away,
Mhm.
he's going to like knock on the railing of like where the door would be.
All right. So,
And, yeah.
whenever you get to the door, you'll notice that he is this mousy-looking security guard is sitting there reading a newspaper with his feet up on the table. He sort of startles when you knock and puts the paper down and stands up and sort of hesitantly and stands up and goes, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Oh, I'm Dr. Stancil Sterling. I helped the library, or excuse me, the museum procure some of those artifacts out there, and I come to just take a a look and a gander at them again, and shit,
Real fast talk.
everything but, and I don't have it. So,
Shit, you should have brought Agnes.
nope.
Okay, so while you're doing that, let's go back to Charles and Agnes. What are y'all doing?
Miss Agnes, it's just a snake.
Miss Agnes has a wrench in one hand and a gun in the other, and is going to go take care of a snake problem.
Okay.
Mhm.
Describe to me your approach.
I'm going to try and sneak back into that room, spot the snake, and then hit it with a wrench.
Okay.
Unless something startles me, and then I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. So you walk back into the warehouse. Roll me a spot hidden.
Okay.
Since Charles is accompanying Miss Agnes.
I got a 9.
I also got it.
So both of you turn the corner and sort of look around at all the boxes and stuff, and you expect it to to be somewhere in this area, but both of you hear a very faint, like, unearthly sort of like clicking noise, like something's roaring at you, but it's really small. Like a hiss follows, and you look up and you see it flying about 20 feet above you. And it looks like this. Not prepared.
That's okay. Charles just looks up and he's like, what the hell was in my drink?
Oh, this is a good picture.
Oh, no.
It looks like...
Oh, except palm-sized?
Yes.
Well, that's going to be hard to hit with a gun.
Would you like to try?
I would like to. Is Dr. Stancil going to kill me if I do?
You don't get that sort of chance to ask him.
Okay. Well,
Make a decision.
hope you're feeling persuasive, Dr. Stancil. I would like to shoot a snake. That thing needs to die.
Okay. As it lunges towards you
Oh, good, it's lunging. That
in a
makes it easy.
suicide dive. Roll your firearms.
Okay. Oh, I just made it. Yes, I have a 65 and I got a 63. Die, snake. Die.
Roll a d10.
Okay. 5.
So you lift your 38, probably with a little gasp or shriek of panic as it begins to fly towards you, and you shoot it in a square in its open mouth, and it explodes in a shower of gore.
Shit. Oh.
That subsequently turns to shadow and disappears. Meanwhile, back in the security office, the security guard, while he looks dubious, he also doesn't seem very assertive. He's sort of cowering in your presence, and when the gunshot happens, he screams and then barrels into you and begins to run into the entry hall.
Aw, don't go anywhere bad, buddy.
God
It's
damn it.
dangerous out here.
God damn it, Agnes. All right.
So you can come in here and we can hold each other.
Well, while that dude's running, Stancil turns and looks rather aggravated, but he gives a wave of his hands like a father would like a child that's being like, misbehaving. Like, come on.
Can we see him from the warehouse?
Charles can.
Ooh. Yeah, can Charles see anybody else?
He can see both of them. He can see Stancil gesturing from the hallway, and he can see Agnes a few feet in front of him in the warehouse.
Miss Agnes, he's gesturing us over there.
She tugs down her jacket, quite proud of herself, and pleased and disgusted that she was covered in shadow gore, and is going to do one more glance around the room to make sure she didn't miss anything. Can I roll a spot hidden? Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Nope. Seems good. She leaves. That was a 100.
What do you do?
Go to Dr. Sterling. We have dispatched the snake.
He says very tersely, "Good. Let's go."
It had wings and glowing red eyes.
It was all dark, and it had fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Dr.
Well-
Sterling doesn't seem very proud of us.
Thanks to you, we probably don't have much time to look for this, so we need to hurry up and use our time wisely.
Speaking of which, you hear the faint sound of screaming somewhere
Oh,
deeper in the deeper in the museum.
Well, either he's still screaming because you shot, because he ran past me like a bat out of hell screaming, or maybe he got eaten by something.
Well, there's still a lot of this place to check. Let's not go over there.
We're going straight to the restricted section.
You don't know where that is.
Okay, is there a map of the library of the museum inside the guard place?
Would you like to look for one?
Yes.
yes. Will that also be spot hidden?
Yes.
And I'm doing great with that today. I succeed. Well, I have less than my spot hidden.
Aha! And of course, don't forget to notate what you succeed at.
Yeah. He made his check too, so he's fine.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I almost forgot to put down my handgun.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you roll, Charles?
Oh, I failed.
64.
Yeah, I failed.
Okay, so as you guys begin to search the office, both Stancil and Agnes notice that there is a large of the halls on the wall.
So you
One
said there's a diagram on the wall?
Yes.
Okay, now from his
Even Charles sees that. But as you guys go to examine, I assume you examine it. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As you go to examine it, you'll note that this particular diagram is dated before the renovations were made.
Oh, no.
Jiminy Cricket.
And as you sort of poke around the office, you don't notice anything like that. You will know that you will find that there is a memorandum about the Egyptian exhibit and the what's within and this, that, and the other for the security guards knowledge, and that the curious objects within are highly sought after, and there may be break-ins make them, because there's a lot of actual gold and gems in this, that, and the other. At the bottom, there is a addendum that states that security guard Welker is in perfect health after the accident, and no evidence of scorpions has been found in the museum.
Wait,
Can
sorry.
Can I take that with me?
I would like Dr. Sterling to roll me a sanity check, please.
Oh, no.
He passes.
You
Okay.
have a lot of sanity.
It's 90% or 90 or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Unless that goes down every time I take damage.
It does,
Okay.
but you're still perfectly fine on a 60.
Yeah.
Yep, your previous experiences that you have done so well in blocking from your mind don't really register this this news.
Okay. So, let's see. If I was a owner of a museum and I wanted to put stuff away that was very important, and I was doing renovations, where would I put them? Probably someplace underground. Does there appear to be like a basement here at all?
There does.
All right, we're gonna go to the basement.
Not again.
Can I see if I can find any kind of a flashlight in here for the security guard's purposes?
Sure.
I would like to do that. With that spot hidden.
Roll a luck check.
Ooh, what's a luck check? Just a
That's-
1d100?
That stat that says luck.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that's a thing. Yes. Oh, man. Maybe somebody other than me should roll this. See if any of you can help me find a flashlight, she says. Oh, my God.
No,
I got it. I have a
it's just
45. I have a 45 and I got a 44. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Lucky for you, the security guard left his torch
So lucky.
on
God,
the.
God. Oh, bad. She picks up the flashlight and looks pleased.
Your luck does not actually raise, by the way.
Okay.
So, you have a flashlight.
Let us go look in the basement while that gentleman sacrifices himself to whatever is down there eating people. Meaning, quickly, gentlemen.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you guys step out of the security office and into the main hallway. Immediately, rolls. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. You see what, like, lying on the ground immediately inside of the entrance hall, you'll see the corpse of a woman dressed in white dinner clothes, like a dress and everything like that, and she's on her back and her head is sort of tilted back looking at you upside down. Her is basically, rigor mortis has set in, and fear is sort of etched in her expression, like abject terror. Mouth is open, eyes are wide, but it looks like her face is sort of cracking like porcelain, and her throat has been gouged out but it looks like broken ceramic rather than actual flesh, and there's just blackness inside of it.
Oh my god. Is this
Roll
in a
sanity
part of
for me, please.
all of us or just Charles?
Just Charles.
Oh, yay.
And is this in a part of the hallway we'd already been in? Like, was this here before?
Nope. You have not been in this part of the building.
Oh, good. Okay.
Supposed to roll under, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, I passed.
Hey, good job.
All right. So you turn the corner, see this, and reel away. And whenever you look back, there's nothing there.
Huh?
What, another snake, Charles?
No.
You're fairly sure that this was a murder victim that you helped treat, or were treated to, so to speak, in the some months back.
I think my mind's playing tricks on me.
What
Could
kind
use
of
a
tricks?
good night's rest. I thought I saw. So it couldn't have been. Couldn't have been.
Was it a man in a hood?
No, it was it was a woman. It's from the university. One that I had, you could say I'd worked with. She was dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But you saw her just now.
Hmm.
Was she walking?
No, she's dead.
Well, let's let the dead rest and continue moving.
Yeah.
No point of lingering around and thinking about it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sure thing.
Okay.
Can I? Did he point to where it was?
Yeah, he may have gestured. Yeah.
Can I go inspect that spot real fast?
Mhm.
I'd like to do that. I'm gonna do some spot hidden here. That's not appropriate. Let me know. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Spotless.
Creepy. It's all right, son. Just hold yourself together. It's all right.
Yeah.
So in this room, there is a large display of a dinosaur skeleton in the middle of the hallway. And there are 6 doorways that sort of lead out equidistant in the rotunda. Being the one you just came out of for the hallway. So there's one directly across from you, and then 3 or 4 more that are sort of like lined around the rotunda of the hall, and then the doors leading outside. So they're all closed. They're big double doors. You know that these doors are thrown open during business hours, but the nighttime.
If several of them lead outside, can we guess which one is gonna lead?
None of them lead outside, just the big
Oh,
double
oh.
doors behind you leading outside.
Got it.
There's the open administration hall to your left. There's a door all the way across on your right, and then 4 interspersed between the 2 hallways.
Okay.
Which one
Nice
leads
circle.
actively to the basement, though?
You're not entirely sure which one goes to the basement based on casual glance, and things might have changed during the renovation.
Are there light switches in here?
There is a big panel.
I'm going to turn the lights on since the security guard's busy screaming.
Yeah, but there's more than one security guard. And then they're going to come in here patrolling, wondering why the power's on.
There's worse things happening in here tonight than us. And if any of them are cowed by the darkness, I would prefer to, or cowed by the light, I'd prefer to see them coming.
Do what you want.
She's going to go over and try and turn on the lights.
You throw the switch, sparks sort of shoot out of the box, and the lights flicker to life in the main hall.
Good, maybe there's a sign.
Maybe.
Directions of some kind.
Actually, the only thing that you see is Exhibit Hall A through E.
If I look at my paper, do I have any idea what the exhibits are?
You know that the Egyptian exhibit is Exhibit Hall E.
Well, are they going to put the restricted area closest or furthest away from the new exhibits? My guess is going to be closest.
Roll an idea. Roll for me, please.
Where's my idea? Oh, I have a 65 and I got a 26.
You would get the feeling that attached to any of the main hallways.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You get the feeling that it wouldn't be like one of the exhibit halls, if that makes sense.
So we're probably in the wrong spot then.
It might be beyond those.
Okay. She says that to them. Let us go beyond.
Sure.
What do you do?
So there's one door that doesn't go to the exhibits, is that right?
A through E, and then the administration hallway.
Let's go to the administration hallway.
Just came from there.
Oh, sorry. Let's go through the exhibit E. Unless anyone has a better idea.
Try very far away, live a long and happy life.
I don't know that that's going to happen if people are taking this book and summoning horrible things with it.
Dagnabbit. All right.
All right,
So
let's
you
go.
guys make your way towards the double doors, and I assume open them.
Sneakily. I'd like to open and peek.
An open door would shed a whole bunch of light. There is absolutely no way you can sneakily open a door to a darkened hallway.
That's fair. Less interested in actually like concealing the fact I'm coming in and more interested in not just like standing in the doorway as a target, but kind of peeking to see who's waiting.
It is dark within.
Oh, okay.
We have a torch.
Yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the flashlight and see if I could find the lights for in here.
So you activate the flashlight and open the doors. Sandstone sculptures and bejeweled artifacts from another era clutter this exhibit like the tomb of an actual pharaoh.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, you see, depictions of Egyptian gods and a whole lot of jackal iconography and Sphinx iconography, stuff like that. Whenever you enter, you feel this sort of oppressive weight, sort of just there's just an aura to this room or this hallway.
Keep an eye out for scorpions. Said there's no sign of them, but usually that means please nobody accuse us of scorpions.
Is that slang?
Is what slang?
Scorpions.
No, the paper we read mentioned scorpions. She hands him the paper. Don't lose that.
What? Oh, okay.
Can I advance through the hall, rolling for spot scorpions? Do we lose Andrew?
I said you can roll spot hidden.
Oh, okay. Agnes is going to be no help.
You are blissfully unaware of the presence of any scorpions. What do y'all do?
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Head through looking for doorways that might lead to a restricted area or a basement.
Make your way through the exhibit. Very far end, you'll note that there is a large, like, utterly sarcophagus at the very, very far end. Your light barely reaches it. It's carved from black obsidian rather than gold or anything that you may be used to when looking at, the serial exploits of the British in Egypt and all that other stuff. And the depiction on it is just bending, strange angles rather than smooth curves. And you'll notice that it is open.
Oh, that seems bad. Dr. Sterling, are you familiar with that thing?
This is for this is Nephron's call.
Yes.
It's the tomb of Nephron Ka. It's the tomb that they took out of the casing out there in the hallway. There's Egyptian legends of mummies possessing powers and such. A lot of fear and myth around scarabs, scorpions, the dead, etc., etc.
Do you have any idea what's in there that is open and somebody's been looking at?
Well, that thing is made to hold a body, so it's not uncommon for, let's say, a grave robber to open the tomb and steal valuables from it. Actual mummies that actually, walk the earth is usually a horror tale of scared children and people who believe in that type of stuff,
Right as this happens, as you guys are talking, I would like Charles to roll me a D100. What's your dex?
Not that high. Dex is 15.
Okay.
Rolled a 93.
So, as you guys are talking, all of the sudden is knocked to the ground as a statue just sort of breaks on its own at an angle at the legs and falls over. And you are going to take 2 points of damage as the weight sort of slams into you. It doesn't fall on top of you, thankfully, but it smashes a display case in the middle of the hallway with its weight.
Charles, what are you doing?
The statue just fell on me. I didn't do nothing. I was just standing here talking to you guys.
Agnes has got a gun drawn and she's looking behind the statue to see if she can spot whatever might have knocked it over.
She doesn't see anything behind it. It's just a wall.
Are you okay, son?
However, behind Charles, with a big crumbling statue between both of you and him, behind Charles, this snake-like creature appears to be slithering down the hallway from the open door, about the size of a medium dog now.
Oh, Jesus, can I close the door?
No, you can. You're in the middle of the hallway.
Dang it.
The statue and Charles is between you and the door, and it's coming from the door that you guys entered this hallway from.
Okay.
Can we all see that?
Charles can't. Charles isn't looking at it, but both of you can see the red eyes approaching you in the darkness. The faint illumination of scales and wings lit by the light pouring in from the hallway.
All right, that's a much bigger snake.
I
thought you killed it.
I would like both of you to roll sanity, please.
That seems fair.
But I'm not scared of snakes.
I'm scared of snakes.
You ain't never seen no snake with wings.
I failed.
And legs and little arms.
Little arms. It does have little arms. Oh no.
Ain't like you're gonna fail. Let's be serious.
You're right.
Did you just jinx him? Oh no, you didn't.
Dr. Sterling, please take a point of sanity. Agnes, lose 5 sanity.
How much?
5. You killed that thing dead. You're sure of it. It exploded.
Yeah, I did. I saw it. Can I shoot it? As I scream?
Let's go. Yeah. So, Charles, Agnes and Stancil both look up. Stancil gives just a gruff, "What the fuck?" And Agnes screams and brandishes her pistol. And when you turn and see the creature, I would like you to roll sanity, please.
And he's just like, what? What is it? Ah! Did I make it? Hang on, let me look at my...
Pretty sure you have more than 27 sanity.
Like, am I rolling current or...
You're rolling current.
I met.
Oh, good. Well, then take a point of sanity. A single point.
Wow.
Now, initiative. We go by dex.
Oh, that's right. I have it up here. What's the snake at?
The snake, let me grab my book. has a dexterity of 14.
That's pretty good.
Not as good as me.
You're right. Oh my god, Mouse, can we not do this today? Thank you. There we go.
Okay.
I have a hammer.
Yes.
If ever there was a time for Charles to be brave, it was now.
This is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see. What is the... I'm going to roll a percentile regardless because that's what I have to roll. 49. I doubt that has to beat. What is the skill? Is that... What would that be? Melee weapon?
Yes.
Didn't make it.
Okay, so you run up and you swing your hammer at it, and it sort of just slithers deftly out of your way. And now it's going to try and bite you.
Yay! Do I get the chance to dodge or no?
Actually, we did this wrong. Actually, firearms go before melee weapons. So
Oh shit, that's right.
whoever's shooting it goes before even Charles.
I'm shooting it.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 15.
You hit it.
1d10?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oops, can't type. I got another 5.
Okay. Hits it. You hear a nice little meaty, but it doesn't appear to be too terribly fazed by it. Dr. Sterling?
So, dude tried to hit it with a hammer and didn't do anything?
He just missed. He swung wildly, but you would be shooting before him attacking if you're going to shoot at it.
Is there anything close by that I could use as a blunt weapon? Or actually, no, I don't even have a blunt weapon skill, so he'd probably just shoot it. So fuck it. Or shoot it.
Okay.
No.
So you shoot, and it hits the floor tiles next to the creature. Then he misses, and then the creature attacks Charles, lashing out at him with fangs.
Yeah, by the way, this, like, having a dodge skill, like, when does that come into play?
Let me find my combat flow sheet. Okay. by my understanding of it, you would have to do nothing but dodge on your turn.
Okay.
Like a werewolf.
Okay.
But he misses anyway. Okay. Agnes?
Do I get to shoot again?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm gonna do that quite well.
Okay.
I got a 9.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The bullet thuds into it. Black blood drops to the floor. Disappears in shadow. Dr. Sterling?
Shoot it. Nope. Hello?
Your bullet skips statue nearby.
Okay.
Ricochet. Your gun skill is less than 58?
It's 40.
Okay. Neither of you can fire a third time.
You've been doing that awfully well for a 40.
I mean, that was that one scene.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Well, I cheated. Sterling, you can only attack once per turn with a 45 automatic for whatever reason.
That's
But a 38 revolver can attack twice.
That sounds stupid. I think you should leave it the way it was.
Matter, you missed anyway.
I know,
Right,
but I'm saying going forward.
Top of the round. Agnes.
Well, I made it bleed. I'm going to try and hit it again. Die, you freaking snake. Hits it again. I only got a 3.
Okay. Bullet hits it. Okay. Dr. Sterling.
Am I allowed to shoot again, or?
This is the new round.
Oh, okay.
Getting in gunfights in Call of Cthulhu is terrible, as you can see.
Yep. Wish it would have took some kind of melee thing. Oh, look, I hit.
That's not what I meant. I meant like against enemies that actually have guns. A lot of shooting happens.
Oh, well, I actually hit this time. So.
Okay. 1d10 plus 2.
Don't forget to mark that you succeeded.
Oh, I don't remember. 3. Because naturally I'd roll a 1.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Vaughn. I don't know why the dice are made you.
Be right back. I need to soothe my mood with a fucking sandwich.
For a second, I thought you said soothe my noodle.
Please don't soothe the noodle with the sandwich.
What's your gun skill? All right.
I have a 65.
Okay. Just curious.
What's a D5?
All right, Charles, what are you doing?
I'm going to dodge it if it's going to attack me again.
Actually, I lied. It's not you again. It's the gun people again because of the way that the initiative is.
Oh. Well, then I'm going to shoot it again.
Twice. What the fuck?
Oh, no. I lied. Jesus Christ. I'm here. I am here. Charles has the top of the initiative. So the gun round goes first, then Charles goes, then the gun people go, then the hunting horror goes. Is that right? What's the order looking like over here?
Hang on, I post again. Oh, that's not it. Not it at all.
No, it actually is both of them because they have higher initiative. So yes, Charles, what do you do?
Can I hold my action to dodge?
Sure. Roll it.
Fuck yeah. I really, really got it. I got it.
Good job.
Good. Mine's Dex, and it's Dex times originally a different percent, but I upped it to 5, so I have to roll less than a 75.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Actually, it's a roll on the resistance table against its roll.
Oh fuck!
Oh, interesting. Well,
you
still
succeed.
rolled well. Good job.
It goes to lash out at you, and you are one step ahead of it.
Good job, Charles.
Agnes.
I'm going to shoot it again. She's grim and trying not to scream. Oh, that makes it. Just barely. 9. Yes.
Okay. Whenever you hit it, takes the bullet square between its beady red eyes and slumps to the ground and disappears into shadow.
Oh, I gotta mark down my snakes. Or my bullets. I'm not shooting snakes.
I'm running out of snakes.
I should keep track of my snake kill count. Charles, are you okay, son?
Yeah. Yep. That definitely grows way faster than a snake is supposed to.
Is it dead? Oh, okay. And Stancil will help try to lift the statue.
No, you can walk around it.
Let's get out of here and make sure that we close doors behind us. I apologize for not closing the door the last time. It didn't occur to me that fucking thing would be back to come through it.
Oh. Oh. Where to next?
She gives a look like, I don't know. Is there anything in here that you know we need to deal with? Or should we be worried about? Since you were in on this dig?
Andrew, would I know that people suffered similar fates to that officer or that guard?
Similar fates.
Rumors and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know that was very hard. Lost a lot of people. Dr. Sterling, please roll me spot hidden.
I pass.
So when Agnes asks you that, you sort of turn around and look, and you'll notice that the glass case for the sarcophagus has been opened, empty.
What was in Would you would know kind of what's in the glass case?
You saw the mummy that was in the open sarcophagus in this display.
So
Longer there.
the mummy's gone?
Yes.
Well, that's bad.
Real sanity.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's still resolved. His balls are made of steel. Got two.
Again, you sort of close your eye, and what you just saw turns out to be just a figment of your imagination. Everything is right where you left it.
He kind of like looks at the sarcophagus for a moment, kind of like blinks slowly, as if he was thinking about Agnes's words. And then kind of picks up slowly. Well, the expedition was hard. A lot of people lost their lives. Like the Egyptians were very careful to lay traps and stuff down to keep people from coming into them. And, you know, things happen over time where things degrade and structural integrity erodes and causing, you know, passages to collapse and other things. And I mean, considering things that are going on here, yeah, maybe more things to kind of deal with the Egyptians. Like I said, the scorpion thing, scarabs, the snake, the flying snake, actually.
There are flying snakes in Egypt?
Oh, serpents, winged serpents,
Ooh.
they come up a little bit in mythology.
Oh.
So yeah, like that thing we just saw, that definitely is prominent.
Well, is there anything in those whatchamacallums, hieroglyphs? Say like
We're
how to
still
kill them?
we're still trying to figure out what those actually mean. We figured out some here and there, but we're still learning those.
Where can we find out more, Dr. Stancil? Because it sounds like whatever's going on, the key to it is y'all's research.
I'm still not convinced it's really my research. I think it's just more because of the occult nature of the Egyptians and what we're looking for. We're still looking for the book, the Necronomicon, so that should really be our main focus. I really don't think my jaunts and what I studied in Egypt really pertains too much to, you know, what our task is.
Can I take a quick peek at the statue that fell and see if there's anything that strikes me about this particular statue? Besides the fact that it was looming over Charles?
Sure.
Would that be an idea or a spot hidden?
Spot hidden.
Oh, no clue. Sorry, guys.
So as you kneel down to examine this statue, in the breaks, like in one of the sections that broke off, you think you notice a hollow, and you look at it, and as you sort of get closer, scorpions pour out of it.
Oh no.
And begin to crawl up your arm. Roll sanity.
Okay. Oh, I'm okay. Scorpions are fine. That's fine.
These are real scorpions.
Oh my god. I am not okay. Can I scream and take off my jacket? Oh no.
Oh shit!
That sounded like it broke something.
No, it didn't break. Just went a long way. Come here. Okay.
Well, a few scorpions can go a long way.
You take 1 point of damage as stings begin
Oh
to
god.
pop up on your arm. And you eventually manage to shake them all off, and they scatter.
Yep, scorpions.
Agnes does not look like, yep, scorpion. She looks like she almost lost a point of sanity.
Are you okay?
Thank you, doctor. I will be.
See, I think the quicker we get this book, the quicker we get out, the better for all of us.
Mhm.
They got statues full of scorpions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell kind of place is this?
Museum.
I don't like it.
What do you do?
Let it be known, education is dangerous.
You do not notice any alternate pathways leading out of this hall.
But there are doors, right?
No, just the doors leading into the hallway.
Oh, there's no door at the end of the hall?
Or on either side.
There is an emergency door leading outside.
Okay.
We gotta go check the next hallway and see if we can find the entrance to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what we'll do. Maybe if everybody's cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I forgot what this is.
you find yourselves back out in the main hall. You have checked out Exhibit Hall E. The administration hall is in front of you, and the rest of the exhibit halls are arrayed out around the outside.
Let's go to D.
So you mosey on one exhibit hall over. Who opens the door?
Stancil will.
Okay. Who's bringing up the rear?
Agnes has the flashlight, so she's probably in the middle.
I'm bringing up the rear.
Okay. So you throw the door open, and you will notice that as you head inside, a cold chill sort of overtakes you, like a blast of super refrigerated air. And standing in a hallway that feels as though it has the climate of the Alaskan wilderness. And this hallway appears to show relics and things like that.
Show what?
Inuit relics.
Oh, okay. They sure are trying to get the atmosphere correct for the type of relics these are.
This is horrible.
It is a bit chilly inside.
Come in here and close that door.
He steps in and closes the door behind him.
Is there a light switch, light box panel?
Not that you see.
You want to give a wide
There appears to be a display in the middle showing some sort of creature that appears like a yeti.
Oh no.
It looks fake. Obviously Yetis don't exist, right?
Uh-huh.
But from it's cordoned off, and there's like a mound of like real dirt, and appears to be like dressed up like Alaskan wilderness, with like patches of fake snow and dirt and plant life and stuff like that. And from the ceiling, there's actually kind of a beam of light, like a cone of light, coming in from above, and some sort of fake snow appears to be drifting down. As you guys make your way in and look around, you'll notice that there are great mentions on some of the relics that look like, mummified hearts and stuff, and paintings and pictures and, tools and stuff. But there's a lot of references to something called Wendigo.
Do any of these displays happen to involve a spear? Is there a
Yes.
spear anywhere in this room?
There's a particularly ancient spear in a glass case, along with some arrowheads and crude stone knives and things like that.
Dr. Sterling, are you going to be angry with me if I borrow that spear while we're here? Just in case something horrifying shows up?
Far be it from me to get in between a woman and, a long spear. Excuse me.
She's going to go and check the case and see if there's a way to open it.
It is locked.
Charles.
Because of course it is, you savage.
Yes, Miss Agnes.
Charles, do you think you could open this for me?
I sure can try.
She hands him the bobby pin.
Bobby pin! That was too high. Nope. Dagnabbit, tiny little...
It appears the chill has set in on your otherwise normally nimble little fingers, and you can't quite get it to unlock.
Fuck.
I'm going to put my wrench through the thing as quietly as I can. Through the glass.
The glass shatters spectacularly.
Oh, that wasn't very quiet. Just going to shake glass off of herself and...
All the coolness.
Roll listen for me, please. All of you.
Made it!
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
Listen? No.
So, Agnes collects the very antique spear out of this glass case that you just shattered. You hear a large thumping sound, sounding from above you.
Oh no!
It appears to be moving.
Oh God! Like on the roof?
Towards the center of the room.
Oh my goodness gracious!
What do you do?
Panic.
Quick look. Well, let's get out of here. Go for the door. is going to be her recommendation and start running for the
Sorry,
door.
I zoned out. What happened?
We heard a thumping on the roof heading towards the hole in the roof.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's leave.
We'll come back to this hall if we absolutely have to.
Okay, so you make your way back out the door, and just as you do, you hear glass shattering, and you turn around and see it spilling into the room as this snake-like creature is now the size of a very, very, very large bear.
Oh my gosh.
I think
It thumps
that
down and crushes the statue of the Yeti underneath its weight, and it begins to slither towards you.
You still have that padlock, right? Can we close the door and padlock it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
I think. Well.
You said you
Sure.
brought it. Oh, good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. He tries to padlock the door.
Roll luck.
Roll low.
Either that thing gets mad every time we kill it and it just gets bigger from its angst, or he has a lot of friends. A lot of big friends. Luck?
Your luck is like, what, 90?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Please be lucky.
Okay.
You
So,
motherfucker.
yeah, you guys slam the door closed. I will need, Dr. Sterling, I will need you to roll for me on the resistance table. What's your strength?
Motherfucker, it's like 0.
Can I help? Can I help hold
Your
the door
strength?
closed?
Your strength is pretty high. Your constitution's low.
Oh, that's what it was. Never mind. Okay. What do I roll for that now?
You don't. I'm going to roll, but, well, you just need to roll a D100. But the target
What,
number... The target number depends on your strength and versus the creature's strength.
I rolled a 64 for my luck. Does that matter?
Yeah, you have the padlock in hand.
Okay, so I still need to roll another D100?
Yeah.
89.
Okay. So you slam the door closed and begin to lock the chain that you miraculously seem to have in your possession around the handles, and you just manage to clip it closed when the weight of the creature smashes into the door and sends you sprawling.
Mm-hmm.
The bump is going to deal you a point of damage.
Boop. Okay.
And it seems to smash into the door over and over and over again, making it very, very loud every time it does so, with some sort of unearthly shriek following every time.
Sorry. I'm back.
Welcome back.
You do.
Did she get the spear at all, by chance?
Yes. She has an ancient Inuit spear in her possession.
Is there any holes in the door?
Not really. It sort of like it has a little bit of give. Thank you. It has a little bit of give, but you wouldn't really be able to jam it in there with any sort of accuracy.
All right, we got a couple options. We could run, or we can try to stand our ground here a bit, and as soon as that door breaks open, we can surprise it with that spear and a couple of ready guns. Or a gun?
Every time we kill it, it seems like it's getting bigger. I don't think that's a bad idea, but it's the size of a bear now.
I know, but...
Get away.
Bang! Chains
Oh,
rattling.
no.
Maybe
What
we
do
can
you do?
hide in another room.
I'm not very good at hiding. We could
Bang.
try. Let's go to exhibit. Let's go to hallway A. Okay.
Okay. I think that's good.
Okay, so you guys rush on over to Exhibit Hall A and throw the doors open, and I assume close them behind you immediately.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few moments, as you sort of stand there and listen at the doorway, the banging seems to cease.
Can I look at the ceiling and see if there's any kinds of holes up there?
You don't... Sure.
Oh, nope. I got nothing.
It's hard to see up there. It's pretty dark. So as you look around, in the darkness, you'll notice a lot of humanoid figures standing in this hallway, sort of interspersed in the and that sort of like sight, like as your eyes sort of adjust to the darkness and you can just barely make out things in your field of vision. You'll notice there are a bunch of figures, but when you shine the light into the hallway, you'll note that they're very lifelike statues.
That's terrifying. Do I see any doors?
Is it terrifying? How about you roll me sanity?
No. Oh, no.
Get the dirt.
Hey, yeah, I got it. I got it this time. Man.
You
Wait, hang it on. Did I? Yeah, I still have 30 sanity. I got it.
you managed to not shriek in fear as you come to the realization that it is indeed terrifying, all these statues standing around. And again, very lifelike. A lot of them are, have their hands up in some sort of gesture of fear, mouths open, or on their expressions.
Oh.
And they range from all different sorts of time periods. Dr. Sterling, you'll note this particularly.
Are they exhibits? I mean, does it look like this is the exhibit that's set up?
They each have a small cordon around them.
Okay.
Small what?
They're sectioned off. They've got like ropes in front of them, so you can't.
What history time period would these things come from?
All different sorts. You see Romans, you see Greeks, you see Egyptians, you see Napoleonic soldiers, you see knights and Saracens, and just all different sorts. You actually think you even see a World War II soldier, or World War I soldier.
Oh, wow.
Rather.
Mm.
It's a very strange exhibit indeed.
Can I go?
Do you move further into the room?
Yeah, he does, just because of the nature of the history here. He seems curious. It would
So
do
as you
further
guys
inspection.
as you guys move deeper into the room, looking at all these strange statues with carvings on the bases that just say a soldier from X time period, a citizen of Athens, this, that, and the other. In the center of the room is a large statue of a serpentine creature with hair like snakes.
Medusa?
And it says, Medusa, Mother of Gorgons.
My education
Who
is
would
11.
immortalize such a terrible fate? Am I right?
Right? Yes. If I shine the flashlight around, do I see either a door or a light switch? Like another door out of here?
Roll me a spot hidden.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you happen to see a door off in the very back.
Good guess, Doctor. She points.
Don't thank me up. But yeah, let's check that one out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as
Vaughn
Wait,
took the
what?
door. Vaughn took the door.
so as you guys make your way further into the room, Vaughn left. That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. There it is.
Whoops.
I'll go back.
Charles,
Yes.
as you guys make your way further into the room, and you're sort of just taking a cursory glance at all of these different statues, one of them in particular happens to catch the corner of your eye. And when you look at it, you are almost 100% certain that it is your father.
Oh, shit.
Dad? What the hell are you doing here?
You look at the base of the statue, and indeed it has his name engraved in the bottom.
What in the hell? Wait, hang on. Dr. Stancil, Miss Agnes, please tell me I'm not seeing things again. He turns his head to say that and looks back.
What are you looking at? And he comes over and looks.
Right here, this inscription right here. Do you see that?
What does it say?
Last name Allen.
Does it say Alan? For real?
It does.
It does.
This is my dad.
Is your father still alive?
He is.
He is.
Last you checked.
Last time I checked.
Are you sure this is not maybe your grandfather?
I
Or
mean,
maybe somebody with just the same name?
spit an image of him. Maybe he was named after my...
Can I nudge it with the point of my spear?
Oh no,
Sure
what if
can.
there's scorpions inside?
I just want to nudge it a little bit, see if it moves.
Yeah,
Why do I want to do that? Never mind, I don't want to do that. I changed my mind. I don't want to do that. I don't want it to move.
You poke the bear, you wake the bear.
Let's get out of here. Let's
Poke
get out
the
of
bear,
here.
you
That
get the
can't be your
horns.
father.
But it looks like him. What is this?
I-
What does this mean?
It doesn't mean anything. Let's get to that door and get out of here. We'll come back for. You can deal with this after we've got that book.
So I assume that Dr. Sterling and Agnes drag Charles away from this very lifelike statue of his father and to the door. When you open it, it leads out into a service tunnel.
Ooh.
And from here, you will note that it runs around the back end of the building, and it leads to a archway in which there is a stairwell descending that says restricted section.
Oh, hey.
Oh, good job, Doctor.
It's probably the best thing that's happened all night. Well, let us be swift then. Let's carefully get down there.
So you guys make your way down into the restricted section. The door is unlocked, and there is a weird metallic tang in the air, like almost like an irony taste. The environment.
with Agnes's mechanical backgrounds, would it be something she recognizes?
With her background in bootlegging, she recognizes it as blood.
Oh, shit. She's going to offer the flashlight.
In bootlegging.
She's probably been hit in the face a couple times. She's going to offer the flashlight to either of them so that she has both hands ready for spearing and or gunning.
Dual wielding like a boss. Do you want to take the flashlight there, Charles?
All right. I can do that. I can do that real good, yeah.
Charles takes the flashlight.
You stay in between me and Agnes now, okay?
Okay.
It's all right, honey.
It just doesn't end, does it?
Well, we're going to get that book, and then...
That's why we're doing this, Charles, to end all of it.
Well said.
Okay. So, you guys make your way into the room. The door creaks open, and before you, as you see lines of crates with various labels on them, you'll notice that there is the mangled corpse of the security officer you guys saw earlier. Roll sanity for me, please.
Oh, hey, it's that mousy guy again.
Fail. Sorry, buddy.
Where's my dice roller? Where? I'm good.
So Charles and Agnes see just horrific savagery. Charles, you'll note that this is like the worst animal attack you've ever seen, and then some. And Agnes, like you've never really even seen anything like this. You've seen people shot up before, but nothing even in this realm. And both of you will lose 2 points of sanity.
What's your guys' sanity at now, by the way?
24.
28.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Agnes is just hanging on there.
So what? If you hit 0, do you just turn into a fucking mess? Like.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Take out the straitjacket. Throw them in the padded cell. They're done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, way down we go.
You guys are probably fucked the way we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One of them almost assuredly throws up in their mouth a little bit.
Yep.
Come on now,
Thanks,
Doctor.
Charles.
Expected more from you.
Sorry, I wasn't ready.
Well, if anything on your resume, you can say you have on-the-job training. For the unexpected now.
Agnes is wiping her eyes. A little tear. This is not what she signed up for. Little tear.
I gotta say Fletcher. Stancil will wait for them to kind of get their bearings, and then he'll slowly proceed forward.
Okay.
And yeah, as long as nothing seems too kooky or anything, like we'll proceed slowly, and then I guess kind of poke his head into the room first.
Yeah, no, you guys are in the room. You're surrounded by organized stacks of crates with various identifying organizational marks on them, and this, that, and the other. In the back, you'll notice some racks where books are kept. All of you will listen for me, please, as you proceed through the room.
I was say, because something killed him here.
I think it's Kurt.
You're right.
I fail.
Free.
I made it.
Dr. Sterling and Agnes, as you guys make your way through the rather large hall, as you come across this, you know, gap between some piles of boxes, you just hear a really low, just breathing, a heavy breathing, almost like a breath on the verge of a rumbling growl.
Mm-hmm. Do we hear what direction it's coming from?
It's directly to your left, on the other side of some boxes.
Charles, close the door.
Charles closes the door.
Unlock the door.
The door is well behind you.
I know, she's trying to get Charles to go back and close the door, so we're not fighting two things.
Charles, go back into the closet. Locks it.
Okay.
Find a flash or find a light switch.
Whenever the door closes and locks, both Dr. Sterling and Agnes hear something bumping around to their left, and it begins moving behind the crates in the direction of the door.
It's coming towards you.
Ah! I'm going to prepare dodge action.
All right, so with all of the noise all of you are making, it crashes out of the boxes and attacks Charles. Roll it.
Oh.
What is it?
It's exactly what you see.
Oh, you put a picture up?
Dang it! Stinking snake with little legs?
No, it ain't little.
Well, the legs are little compared to the rest of the snake.
As I said, it's about the size of a bear, all
Dang
coiled
it.
up.
Stupid bear.
He has teleporting powers now.
Or he's been moving through the vents.
Oh no! Bears in the vents.
These vents are good fit bears?
I said coiled up, right? Like it's still pretty small.
Okay.
Like it's like the size of like a 20-foot python, you know.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 3.
All right. Yep. You successfully duck as it comes lashing out at you and smashes into the wall, stunning it for just a moment. Bring up that initiative order, would you please?
Oh, I got you. It's there.
Thank you. Agnes, what do you do? Are you attacking it with a spear or with a firearm?
She's gonna yell, Charles, you want a spear? Because she'd prefer to use her firearm, but if you have any dots in melee weapon, Charles, she'll let you melee weapon it. She'll give you the spear.
Here, my throw pool and melee weapon pool are the same, but are still pretty good, so why not?
Okay, so I'm going to assume that he's going to come get the spear, and she's going to pull out her handgun and shoot.
All right, drawing your handgun is your action for this turn. Dr. Sterling.
Cap its ass, yo.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit it. I
It
hit
hits.
something.
Roll 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, I hit something earlier. Okay.
This is why you mark.
4 damage.
So whenever you shoot it, the bullet strikes it and then ricochets off of it and hits the ground.
Oh, shit.
For a second, I was like, ricochets and hit Charles. I was like, no!
Okay, what's your melee weapon score, mister?
Don't have one.
It's 40.
Okay, I have a 65 with this melee weapon, so I'm going to keep my spear.
Jesus Christ, woman. Like,
This is the puny tank.
Fucking battle maiden over here.
Should give her a fucking sword and shield and full plate armor. Just
Find me a shield in here, and I don't think I have a scorn shield.
A scorn shield?
You know what I mean?
Scorn shield.
Okay.
Shield.
So that was Charles.
I'm gonna grab that spear and throw it.
No,
Oh,
don't
no.
take my spear.
Oh wait, shit, that's right. That's her spear. I'm not gonna take that spear.
But you can come over here. Hide behind me.
You know what? No. I'm gonna take my chances in Tango with the dragon. Hold my
Okay.
action. Hold my action for a dodge.
Okay. Snake with little legs is going to attack. Roll your dodge, sir.
58. I know it's on the table. I keep thinking, it's below my dodge, but
Okay. So the snake lashes out and wraps its maw around your midsection, and you feel a searing pain as the fangs enter your body. You take 6 points of damage.
the one time I get cocky.
Oh no.
I
you
am
should have
not looking.
bobbed. When you should have bobbed.
I weaved. After Stancil, I weaved.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna be so sad if this is when we lose Charles. No.
Be strong, son.
Charles tried to leap out of the way, but it over-adjusted and just speared him right through the midsection and begins to like fling him around like a dog that just got a toy. Agnes.
I'm gonna go spear that thing. I'm gonna try and spear that thing.
Okay.
With great spearing. Oh fuck. Nope.
You tried to.
I tried. I run up and try. You let go of that young man.
Its body is coiling and writhing, and you just like don't manage to hit it. It just moves out of the way at the last second. Dr. Sterling, it is your turn on the next round.
Okay. Oh. If I may, Stancil is going to come up behind Agnes and kind of like grab the end of the spear and push again.
Try and use the same spear? That's fine.
Yeah, like she went
Get
up
it.
and stabbed it, and then he's going to come up and like, ah! And
Okay.
yeah.
Roll.
Amazing.
No.
Nope.
Yep, this is where I died.
Charles.
Since I got it right here, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna die.
You flail at it wildly, but it doesn't seem to affect it any. Agnes. Actually, no, it's its turn. I lied. It is going to try and coil itself around Charles. What's your strength?
Not very high. It is 9.
All right, so it tries to loop itself around you, but you just manage to sort of kick the coils away in your desperation. Plus, it's also trying to like not get hit by the spear off to the side. So you manage to remain uncoiled. Agnes, what do you do? Agnes!
Kill it.
Sorry, I tried to spear it again. I got so excited I forgot to unmute myself. I got a 38 to spear it, which is lower than my 65.
Roll 1d8 plus 1.
Yes. I got 6.
So you jab the spear into the creature, and it crumbles against the armored skin.
The spear crumbles. Shit.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
And you thought that Stancil was the most sane.
Stancil, I'm dying. Please.
And this, my dear viewer, is when the players broke.
Man.
Dr. Sterling, what would you like to do?
Is there anything particularly sharp or beady around in this place?
Maybe you can get your gun in its mouth.
Roll a luck check.
No, maybe there might be a machete that's not ancient.
Dear viewer, this is what you get for robbing museums.
I pass.
Okay. You look off to the side, and in one of these smash boxes, you will note that there is a case that is sort of opened up and rolled out, and there appears to be a long, bejeweled sword.
Oh.
Yeah. He goes over there and picks it up, and then comes back, and then... Can I still attack?
Sure.
Cut
So
off
what
its
is that?
head. This is how snake bites work. Cut off its head.
Yeah.
It looks more like a pokey sword than a cutting sword.
Okay. Like a rapier or something?
Yes, it is a rapier.
Poking an eye.
Hey, I hit!
Holy shit! You don't get to bitch about
Look
that
at
dice room
you.
anymore. Stancil's a motherfucking hero. He grabs, no shit, a rapier out of a box and stabs the snake. And Agnes is like, the fuck?
I'm gonna start taking
Roll
up
me
sword fighting now.
1d6 plus 1.
Unbelievable.
Oh, max damage. 7.
Jesus.
Holy fuck!
I think you offended it.
So you stab it, and as you thrust the blade into the creature, you'll notice that there's a strange sheen on the edge of the blade, and it pierces the creature's hide and spears it straight through the middle, and it shrieks in pain, clamping down on poor Charles.
Oh no.
Fuck you!
Milady. He holds the sword out to Agnes. It's still kind of speared inside the snake.
Okay. What a gentleman.
He tips his fedora.
Trilby's, damn it.
No, he
Trilby's.
tips his mask. He tips his mask.
Oh!
No.
Charles.
She finds that strangely appealing.
I'm going to hit him with a hammer. Because that's all I have to do. Pow! No, I'm not. Oh.
Oh.
Vaughn, give me my luck back.
The snake is going to attempt to bite you, Stancil. It lets poor Charles go.
I deserve it.
It will deal 7 points of damage.
Actually, that brings Stancil to 0.
Oh no! Oh shit!
So the creature rears up and strikes down over Stancil's head and just takes it clean off. Just
Oh no! There's no chance for some first aid. We got some first aid right
There's
here.
no chance for first aid when your fucking head's removed from your body.
At least
when you're dropped to 0, you die immediately.
Oh shit!
Would Charles and Agnes please roll sanity for me?
Yes.
I've made it. Oh, well, fuck that guy. I'm sorry, but
I did not make it.
Agnes, you take 5 points of sanity damage.
Jesus Christ.
And here
Where's
I
my
thought I was gonna
sanity?
make it because, you know.
yeah.
We're so fucked. We're so fucked without Stancil. Where's my sanity? Oh my goodness. There it is. 5 points.
Agnes, your turn.
I'm gonna try and stab it some more. I'm gonna scream and scream and stab.
Pick up the bloody sword.
Jesus, nope. Nope, not gonna do that very well.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's
Charles,
super unfortunate. I'm sorry, Charles.
Isn't the sword still in the guy?
no.
It's not? Oh. Well, can I pick it up and attack it?
It's currently in Agnes's hands.
You can grab
Oh.
it from my hands. That's fine. I'll let you.
Aren't you better at shooting anyway? Or no, fuck, you're like 65.
Well, I have a wrench. I'll
You
wrench
can
this
try and
thing.
get its attention.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna prepare. Can I prepare a dodge action and say, you know, I am yummy yummy, I am yummy yummy.
So Charles jumps and begins yelling, "Hey, over here, thing!" and waving his arms around like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks over in his direction and will attempt to attack him.
I'm gonna roll that dodge.
Do it. Roll real good.
73. It's still below my 75,
Oh, nice.
but it's on his table,
Oh,
so
shit, it's on
that
his
doesn't
table.
mean shit.
He rolled a 98, so you're good.
Oh.
It misses.
Haha! Ole, bitch!
Agnes,
Yeah, I'm gonna try again with the sword. Come on, dice. Let's have some. Let's be civil now. That's better. That's better. I meleeed it.
1d6 plus 1.
Was it an 8 before?
Well,
the
Stancil
rapier
found a
26.
magical sword apparently and died.
I got a 6.
6. All right, you spear it again, and it shrieks in pain and whips its head around at you. Charles, what do you do?
No! I'm over here, you big dumb fucking worm.
It's going to attempt to attack
listen.
Agnes.
Oh shit!
It's fair.
Should have smacked its snoot. Or boop it. Boop it on
I'm
the
much
snoot.
better at dodging.
Boop it on the snoot.
Yeah, I have no
Well,
dodge.
A 67 does not hit.
I'm
Agnes,
gonna stab it again. Yeah, I am. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Oh, 14. Max damage. Take 7.
describe to me how you kill it.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna whack its head off and put it on Charles.
With a pokey stick?
Oh, no, not with a pokey stick. I stabbed it the first time. I'm going to, without taking the sword out, I'm just gonna kind of, like you'd use a cheese grater, just kind of poke all the holes all around.
In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
And it collapses to the ground and disappears into shadow.
Fuck. God dang it.
Is Stancil's head making that noise? Because I'm a roll sanity.
Oh, fuck. I just stubbed my toe on my bedpost.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Stancil's head is gone with the shadow.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Be doll and put me back on my body, would ya? Sorry.
Are you gonna
What do
take
y'all
my
do?
money? Are you gonna take my money for your tuition too?
Hang on, is there like a willpower I can roll?
No, you just have to make the choice.
Damn it. You just have to live with yourself.
Oh, no, Dr. Sterling. We are so in trouble.
I told you we should have driven away from all of this.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
Was he carrying anything we need? Check it, and I'm gonna see if I can find that fucking book.
Okay. Let's hurry. Let's get the fuck out of here. He starts patting his pockets.
You find his wallet with about $500 in it.
Taking that.
You thieving bitch.
You're not using it.
You would do the same.
I mean,
You would
you-
do the same.
You happen to find a phone number that has been hastily jotted down.
Well, at least we can
And
let his mistress
says,
know.
Return this call as soon as possible, as a reminder. Meanwhile, Agnes, it doesn't take you but maybe about 4 minutes of just kind of perusing the shelf before you find a large, old, musty, leather-bound tome.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have anything on the cover, but as you begin to sort of look through it, you'll notice that inside has been annotated with a pasted on notation in the inner cover, Necronomicon, translated by Wormius Olaus.
Okay.
And it's in Latin. How's your Latin?
Lacking.
You know,
Uh-huh.
Anthony could read it if he's still alive.
I know.
Too bad we're uckfade up a.
Roll me an
Oh.
idea check.
Oh, thank
Agnes.
goodness. Does it involve a phone call? Oh,
No.
oh yeah, I got a 1. Do I get anything special for getting a 1? I'm so ideas
doesn't-
right now.
It does occur to you that, given what you read in Wilbur Wadley's journal and Dr. Armitage's journal, and what you've gone through over this and how important it seems to be for whoever these robed men are, that you might just be doing the world a favor by burning the thing. But there could be a wealth of knowledge and information inside that could prove useful.
We're crazy.
I mean, Agnes has very little use for a wealth of knowledge and information inside that could prove useful.
Agnes strikes me as the kind of woman that wants actual wealth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, Charles. We should just burn this. Do you have those matches?
Yeah, I got a couple left in here.
Because if we don't burn this, those men who wanted it are going to be coming after us.
Well, let's take it someplace safe. Cause if we just leave it here, I mean.
Oh, how about we just burn it here?
But there's a hooded guy in here.
He's not in here. You close the door.
What do you do?
Let's make
You
this
guard
quick.
the door. Yep.
Yep,
I'm going to clear off a space and try and make a place to burn it.
You set the Necronomicon ablaze, and as the pages curl and blacken, there's just a tiny little whisper in the back of your mind, hoping that you have done the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while
And it
sorry.
burns into dust.
While that's happening, while he's by the door, he's going to medicine the shit out of himself. Unless that's first aid.
That is first aid.
I'm going to first aid the shit out of myself.
Well, I hope that was the right thing to do. Dr. Sterling was here to tell me that was the right thing to do.
Do you succeed, Charles?
Yes, I do. Sorry.
Roll 1d3. gain 2 hit points. So, as you guys make your way out of the museum, bloodied and down a man, you exit out the back door, and in the tree line, in the heavy fog that has sort of rolled in, both of you see this. And it sort of drifts backwards into the darkness and disappears.
It's a pile of ashes now! Fuck you!
We probably shouldn't tell anyone we burned it.
It's a little late now.
Just anyone else. But that guy I think probably should know.
And you guys drive back to I assume you guys would go to one of your residences to recuperate and determine your next course of action.
Or we can go to what's his name's house, the doctor who is going to be
the place
mad
that they've already made and ransacked.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
You want to sleep there?
No.
Yep.
Well, I mean, does lightning strike twice? I feel like lightning doesn't strike twice. That's a good idea, right? Robbie,
What?
let's do that.
What? No.
Okay. Yeah. We can go to Agnes's house unless you have more stuff at your house.
I live in a dorm room.
Yeah. So you guys make your way to Agnes's house to sleep off this absolute shit show of an evening, and
I'll
figure out what to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll psychoanalyze and
thankfully
first aider.
Thankfully, tomorrow's a Saturday, so there are no classes for Charles. Each of you roll 1d6 for me, please.
4.
Also 4.
Both of you regain 4 sanity.
Oh.
And that, dear players and whoever happens to watch, is the end of this